The SEC wants to launch a lawsuit against Uniswap for violating securities laws in the United States. How do we know this? They have sent what is called a Wells notice to Uniswap Labs. This means that the SEC has already conducted an investigation against Uniswap. They've already claimed to have found infractions that violate securities laws, and they plan to move forward with a lawsuit. Now, here's what you need to know real quick. 5 SEC commissioners have to sign off on this to move forward with a lawsuit. Also, Uniswap can argue against moving forward with a lawsuit. If they can dispel these rumors, if they can prove that they haven't actually violated anything, that could potentially stop this lawsuit from moving forward. But what Uniswap has done since this Wells notice was sent was Uniswap went on a PR raid against the SEC, and there's some legal heads in the cryptocurrency space that are saying that's just never a good idea, never a good sign, and it won't work out well in the long run if they're doing this. Also, it's worth it to note that the SEC has said that it is extremely unlikely that they will be targeting holders of Uni tokens or users of the Uniswap protocol. What does this mean? They're probably going to be looking for a hefty fine from Uniswap. They're probably going to look for labeling Uni, or Uni, however you want to say it, as a security itself. But are they going to move even further and try to allege that Uniswap is in fact a securities exchange? Now, it would be questionable. It would be suspect if the SEC went ahead with that second claim, because they very recently had a judge rule against them when they made the same allegations against the Coinbase wallet and the swap feature allowed within the Coinbase wallet. The judge decided that no, the Coinbase wallet is not a securities exchange. Now, Uniswap on Twitter, they are saying that this doesn't affect any of the functionality of using that decentralized exchange. So for now, everything's normal. Again, it's non-custodial. So if there is an issue with Uniswap, unless you are, a liquidity provider on Uniswap, your funds probably will not be affected by this if they're not locked up in a smart contract. Now, a lot of people are asking, well, then what DEX should we use? And if you guys follow Toby on Twitter, he's had some good tweets already as this news has come out. And if you want to follow Toby on Twitter, check out @SirCryptoTips. And what he was saying, and I totally agree, is that here's the 2 scenarios that's going to happen. Either Uniswap wins this lawsuit against the SEC, setting a pretty good precedent for future defense against DeFi and decentralized exchanges from SEC attempts to have lawsuits against them, or they lose, and that creates an incredible incentive for other decentralized exchanges and DeFi platforms to become more decentralized and robust against this from happening to them. Remember, Uniswap Labs is founded in the United States, so that's probably, and they also have a CEO, they have Uniswap Labs, they have the founder, all of those people are public, and so it's a pretty easy target for them to impose these sorts of regulations on this decentralized exchange. Dare I use air quotes? I think I should, and I think a lot of people do anyway. It is at least non-custodial, and that's a good start. But with more, this is just the beginning. I think the SEC is trying to crack down on decentralized platforms, Uniswap being the first. Obviously the biggest DEX on the Ethereum blockchain. So it's going to get a lot of people's attention. And if you want to know which DEXs we're going to be recommending in the future, before we recommend anything, we're going to be looking at who changes their format, who changes how they function, if they have to become more robust against this. That would be a huge indicator for DEXs that will continue to be robust and survive in the long run. And if you'd like to know which decentralized exchanges Toby and I are using to trade our cryptocurrencies, and if we plan on adjusting that plan to exclude Uniswap in the future, no better place than at learningcrypto.com. We show you everything that we are doing with our cryptocurrencies. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe. I appreciate it. See you later.